Right now, local farmers share concerns over their crops during a stretch of unusually dry weather and still days away from any possible precipitation.
Also, grab your bike and a helmet. We are celebrating Madison's cycling community as the city's Bike Week rolls on.
I remember my 13-year-old Maddie always asking, you're not going to die, right, Mom? And I said, I'm not going to die from this. And damn, I'm not going to die from this.
And ahead of Saturday's More Than Pink Walk for breast cancer, one local survivor shares her story and a message for other patients. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Wisconsin is weeks into an abnormally dry stretch of weather.
It's creating many problems for farmers who are left to find new ways to keep their crops growing. Kyle Pozorski traveled to Stoughton today for an up-close look.
We need rain, that's for sure.
Jacob Eichster is a fourth-generation farmer who says the lack of rain in southern Wisconsin is making it tough to keep his crops alive.
I mean, I sound like an old person worrying about the rain and the weather, but it's very, very true.
Jacob operates his family's farm near Stoughton. Right now, everyone on the farm is working around the clock to irrigate the plants they already have in the ground.
This time of the year in particular, for just about any farmer in any direction of farming, is about as busy as it gets. Then you add on top of it, having to irrigate. It's like working, I think we're clocking in like 80+ hours a week, all of us, easily.
This video shared by the Eichster shows the constant irrigation needed.
If we don't get our irrigation onto it, and we're systematically covering as much as we can with our irrigation systems out of our irrigation pond, and it's a lot of work to do that.
At Eichster's farm, they haven't seen any significant rainfall in over a month.
Other than a couple 3-minute sprinkles, just all that's good for is keeping the dust down.
He says that while many large operations need more dry periods to get everything in the ground, he prefers having rain over periods of drought.
I would much rather work around an occasional rainfall than hope for a 2-week dry spell.
Over the past 45 days, the Madison area hasn't had a single day with at least 1 inch of rain. Reporting in Stoughton, Kyle Pozorski, News 3 Now.
And those crops are in desperate need of some rain, but it could still be a few days before any relief is here. Well, let's check your first warn forecast with Julian Seawright.
That's right. So we're going to be counting down the days when we're going to start to see our first bouts of some widespread rain for us here in southern Wisconsin, because we have seen some showers over the course of the week, but it's been very isolated. As of right now, we're still dealing with dry conditions. At least it feels comfortable as temperatures hang into the 70s. On top of it, lots of clear skies. The sunshine has really been ruling our Wednesday. 74 right now here in Madison, 77 for Janesville, 76 for Platteville. Comfortable conditions are going to be sticking around not only for Dane County, where many of us are into the middle 70s, especially for our friends in Middleton at 75 degrees and over towards Stoughton at 77. But as we continue, what we're seeing for the rest of this evening, it's going to stay on the clearer side, and temperatures as well will start to fall into those 50s right when we get near the midnight hour, but we're going to see temperatures even cooler than that. Mid-40s is what we're expecting overnight for us here in Madison, around 46 for Janesville, a bit milder for Platteville, around 51 degrees. But again, we're just waiting for a couple of days as we start to roll into the weekend. Could be bringing in a system of some showers, potentially even thunderstorms, starting in for our Saturday afternoon and going into early of our Sunday as well. We'll be breaking down the timing and who all could be seeing this rain in a few moments. Until then, over to you.
Julian, thank you. Madison police say they're investigating reports of someone shooting pellets from an airsoft gun at people walking downtown. Officers were called to the area of King and Wilson Streets Monday night after a man said he was hit in the head and shoulder by those pellets. About an hour later, there was another report of someone shooting an airsoft gun at pedestrians on the other side of the Capitol Square. Police are hoping you have some information that can help them identify a suspect. If you do, you can call Crime Stoppers 608-266-6014.
A longtime leader of Madison's Latino community has died. Juan Jose Lopez was the first Latino ever to serve on the Madison Metropolitan School District's board. He served 12 years before leaving the position in 2006. Lopez also served on boards for United Migrant Opportunity Services in Milwaukee, the Nuestro Mundo School in Madison, One City Schools, as well as the Rotary Foundation and Latino Chamber of Commerce. Lopez was 64 years old. Funeral services have not yet been announced, and we'll have more on the legacy Lopez leaves behind tonight on News 3 Now at 10. There's a new flag flying outside the city municipal building tonight. For the very first time, the transgender flag was raised as Pride Month continues. City leaders and local transgender activists took part in the flag raising, including District 15 Alder Nina Martinez Rutherford. She became Madison's first openly transgender elected official after defeating her opponent in April's election by 54 votes.
Raising the transgender pride flag signifies a profound commitment to inclusivity, acceptance, and the protection of the rights and dignity of our transgender and non-binary neighbors, children, friends, and family.
The flag, made up of light blue, light pink, and white stripes, was created by American trans woman Monica Helms in 1999. It made its first public debut at a Phoenix Pride Parade in 2000. Well, we streamed the flag raising ceremony on our mobile Channel 3000 app and Channel 3000 Plus. And a reminder to download it for free so you can keep up with the stories in your neighborhood from the palm of your hand.
This week has been a celebration of all things cycling here in Madison. We're halfway through Madison Bike Week, which officially started last Saturday. Madison is considered, of course, a top biking city here in the U.S. Bike Week serves as a way to bring people together who share the hobby of cycling, and each day there have been events throughout town, from group rides, mobile repair shops, even lectures about e-bikes and choosing the right bicycle. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway said Madison is just one of 5 American cities to be recognized with a platinum bicycle community designation, so cyclists in town have plenty of routes to explore.
We have 85 miles of off-street paths and protected bikeways, and more than 157 miles of bike lanes and bike boulevards. That's the backbone of our infrastructure, and it's growing all the time.
And for more information on Bike Week events near you, just visit madisonbikes.org. The world's leading breast cancer organization, Susan G. Komen, is hosting the 2023 More Than Pink Walk this Saturday. For one DeForest breast cancer survivor, this year's walk marks a landmark anniversary in her cancer journey.
Our Catherine Merck shares this mother's mission.
10 years, 120 months, 520 weeks.
Rhonda Hilmershausen has celebrated every second of living cancer-free for a whole decade.
It's one of the most amazing feelings there ever is, because your chances of reoccurrence drop dramatically after 10 years.
The path to her joyous milestone hasn't always been this easy to look back on.
I will always be a survivor. I will always be proud to be a survivor. I will always probably cry like this when I talk about it.
This mother remembers finding out she had stage 2 breast cancer and having to tell her daughters about the difficult diagnosis.
That was one of the hardest things I've done. I remember my 13-year-old Maddie always asking, you're not going to die, right, Mom? And I said, I'm not going to die from this. And damn it, I didn't die from this.
Rhonda is participating in the Susan G. Komen More Than Pink Walk for the 10th year in a row. She says the organization has been a source of support for her and her family since she first found out she had cancer.
My family, my friends came, and I was so completely overwhelmed by the love that you see. All the pink T-shirts of the survivors and the people fighting was unbelievable.
10 years into her journey, these seconds mean more to Rhonda than they ever have before.
3,650 days, 87,600 hours, 5,256,000 minutes and counting.
She continues to walk so women like her can celebrate for decades to come.
Organizations like Komen that are doing their best to get us to a world where we're breast cancer free. If my daughters could see that in their lifetime, I've done everything that I can.
There's still time to register for the walk at Willow Island at Alliant Energy Center in Madison this Saturday. News 3 Now is a proud sponsor of the event. More information on how you can participate is on our website right now at channel3000.com.
The summer season means swimsuits and tank tops, but it can be hard on children who are conscious about their bodies.
Still ahead at 6, we'll share ways you can promote a positive body image for your kids this summer.
And tonight at 10, potential disciplinary changes for MMSD students who were caught using drugs and bringing look-alike weapons to school. A look at the proposed amendments for the district's behavior education plan.
If your kitchen is in need of a facelift, call the cabinet refacing experts at Mad City Kitchens. We are Wisconsin's #1 ranked remodeler. We install in as little as 2 days. Plus, Mad City offers a price lock guarantee. With your free design consultation, we'll lock your price in and guarantee it for 1 year. And now's a great time to call during big deal days. Save $1,500 on a cabinet refacing project with 0 down and 0 interest till 2026. Senior and military discounts. Plus, call during this program and receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with in-home estimate. And a bonus, the first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with purchase of a cabinet refacing project used for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-298-5383. That's 608-298-5383.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To your big promotion.
And to your new house.
I know.
What? I guess you had to move fast in this market.
Right? Best thing I did was get a pre-approval from Summit. Once I knew my budget, I only looked at homes I could make a serious offer on.
And how's construction going on your place?
1 month left.
Must be stressful.
Actually, no. I'm working with Summit too, and they've been great about answering all my questions and guiding me along. It's been easy.
Whether you're building or buying a home, Summit Credit Union is here to help.
Rider chips. Just taking a break. That window's a bear.
Don't worry. My cousin's got a guy.
Hey, I'm not sure I can help you with the house gas, but I can help you replace this window fast.
Let the experts at Feldco kickstart your summer with 2-for-1 windows and no interest until 2025. Plus, we'll get it done Feldco fast.
2-for-1 windows won't last long. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
How teens feel about their bodies can affect their mental health. Experts say this time of the year can be hard on anyone who struggles with the way they look.
For those who struggle with body image, the summer can be hard. Social media with filtered pictures and videos can add to poor body image. Experts say not to focus on weight, but instead overall health, being active in an enjoyable way, and eating a variety of foods throughout the day. It's also important for parents to model positive body image.
It's important for parents to understand how they feel about their own bodies and make sure that they're talking about themselves and their bodies in a way that they would want their kids to talk about themselves as well.
Psychologists say recognizing poor body image early is critical. That's why it's critical to have open, honest, and ongoing conversations with your child about how they feel about their body.
More kids, teens, and young adults are experiencing anxiety, but fewer are getting the right treatment. That's according to a study published earlier this week in the journal Pediatrics. It looked at data from the National Ambulatory Medical Care Survey from 2006 to 2018. The patients ranged in age from 4 to 24. Researchers looked at office-based physicians' visits to see how many included an anxiety disorder diagnosis and what treatment, if any, was given. They found that while visits for anxiety increased, the proportion of visits with therapy decreased. They say that's troubling, as existing evidence has shown that for most people, therapy is the best way to treat anxiety. And for severe cases, a combination of both therapy and medication is recommended. Still ahead at 6, it's not hard to get involved in the family business when that business is water skiing.
We traveled north to Wausau to see the Central Wisconsin Water Walkers and learn more about 2 of its youngest members keeping the tradition going.
And Julian's back. Another check of your first warn forecast just ahead. Stay with us.
Flex Steel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our Flex Steel authorized sale, going on now at Waunakee Furniture ETC.
With cabinet refacing from Mad City Kitchens, your kitchen will have a brand new look and feel. Plus, add pull-out shelves, soft closed doors and drawers, new countertops, and more, installed in as little as 2 days. Plus now, during big deal days, save $1,500 with 0 down and 0 interest till 2026. Receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with estimate. Plus, the first 50 homeowners who call will receive a vacation voucher with a cabinet refacing purchase.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are veterans struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. You have already made a most noble sacrifice. You shouldn't have to continue doing so. We are here to support you. With pride in the way, it's never easy to ask for assistance, but rest assured we are here to help. The VRAP team is standing by to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit vrapwi.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you. On behalf of the state of Wisconsin, thank you.
When it's hot, all you want is some relief. Relief from the heat outside, relief from sleepless nights, and relief from big electric bills. Even your air conditioning unit needs some relief. So when you wrap your home with our premium injection foam, it's like putting your entire house in a cooler. It keeps the hot air out, the cool air in, and your electric bills lower. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized sale, going on now at Waunakee Furniture ETC.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
By the end of this month, Wisconsin will hit a deadline for passing the state budget.
But progress hit a brick wall today as politicians can't get together over how to fund local governments. Political reporter Will Keneally is live at the Capitol with the very latest. Will?
Eric and Charlotte, it's been a whirlwind here in the state capitol over the last few hours as lawmakers have floated a bunch of different ideas for how to break the logjam over funding local governments. Now, Assembly Speaker Robin Vos had said that he was done negotiating, but is now back at the table, offering to pass a quote-unquote clean plan that removes major sticking points, including how to handle Milwaukee.
But if we do not get a deal this week, I think we should strip out all of the Milwaukee things, and we will just focus on the balance of the bill, which is repealing the personal property tax and making sure that every community around the state is not held hostage by Milwaukee's problems.
When we're looking at the whole budget as opposed to different pieces of the budget, we're able to actually fit those puzzle pieces together in a better way. So splintering different topics off feels a little bit concerning to me.
So the Milwaukee issue is over some technical language over how to implement a local sales tax. But as we heard from Senator Melissa Agard there, not even removing that proposal would be a slam dunk to get Democrats on board. And breaking in just the last few minutes here, we have heard from the Senate Republicans who say that today they've introduced their last best offer for the governor. Now, of course, we have no idea what the details are of that last best offer, nor whether that reflects what Assembly Speaker Robin Vos floated earlier today, and we have not heard from the governor on this either. Now, again, this is for that crucial local funding that must pass. And as we are looking ahead to tomorrow when the legislature's budget writing committee meets, they're already starting to postpone some of their work as we have not reached a deal yet here on that local funding. Reporting from the Capitol, Will Keneally, News 3 Now.
In Wausau, the Central Wisconsin Water Walkers are just about to begin their 27th season.
And for two teen water walkers, they've come a long way since being strapped to mom's back and learning the ropes. 14-year-old Lexi Galang and her 13-year-old sister Gia started water skiing when they were just 2 years old. Water skiing runs in the family, so it's only natural the pair follow in their wake. They've grown up on Lake Wausau, so spending days in the lake, that's a regular part of their summer. They both hope the Water Walkers is just the beginning of big things to come.
Keep doing this team. Hopefully I get better, and then someday I get to Team USA. And then when I'm older, I'm going to want to teach kids how to water ski. That's my goal.
And the Water Walkers' next show will be at Lake Dubay tomorrow night at 6:30.
Well, back here in Madison, prep work continues at the University Ridge Golf Course ahead of the 2023 American Family Insurance Championship, which tees off on Friday. A tournament of this scale just cannot be pulled off without the help of volunteers. Officials say for this year's tournament, 900 people registered to volunteer.
It's just a great environment, and to know that the proceeds are going to various local and charities and within Wisconsin, it's just such a joy. And my little part, if I can do a little part, it's basically a privilege to be able to help out other of the organizations. So it's fun.
Since 2016, the American Family Insurance Championship has raised nearly $15 million for charity.
Well, we hope the weather plays a no role at all whatsoever in affecting the outcome of the golf. But Julian's back with a full look at our first warn forecast.
Well, that's the one thing we're going to be monitoring over the next couple of days is how the next system that could be our next rainmaker will be impacting this weekend's activities. As we also have the walk for our Saturday morning for the Susan B. Komen breast cancer walk. But as we get into our weather headlines, this is what we're going to be expecting for us. We are also going to be seeing temperatures into the 70s heading into Thursday, but a return to hazy skies is also on the forecast for us. We're going to be looking at 80s to return for Friday, and then heading into the weekend, we are monitoring some potential showers and thunderstorms, but just how much and who all is going to be really getting it is still up in the air. So as we get into what we're expecting for this weekend, well, we are expecting for us to start to finally get a bit of some rainfall, but until then, we are going to be watching for another batch of some hazy skies heading into our Thursday, especially around Thursday afternoon. Now, it's going to still be on the thinner side, but we are going to be monitoring our skies to be back to some of that Canadian wildfire to impact our days as we get into the back end of this work week. Otherwise, this weekend, we're going to be seeing temperatures go back into some warmer conditions for our Saturday, but we have a system coming in from the northwest. Now, that means we're going to be seeing a lot of that rain, mainly be in the northern parts of Wisconsin. And as it finally makes its way to the rest of southern Wisconsin, there are some areas that are not going to be seeing that wraparound of rain that will be very significant for us. So the system in itself may just be more of a light showers or some drizzle instead of heavy impact rainfall for the area. So we're not looking for this to be accurate as of right now. Instead, we're gauging more closely to around a quarter of an inch, maybe even less, to around 1/10 of an inch of rainfall for around Madison. But you can see how it's a bit more exploded for areas like Black River Falls and Camp Douglas that could be seeing around 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. We're not really going to be expecting that, and probably going to be seeing this rain pull off even more as we get closer to this weekend. Tonight, we're seeing temperatures into the middle 40s. Going to be a clear night and a comfortable night for us. And heading into tomorrow, we are expecting temperatures to be comfortable once again. Middle to upper 70s, plenty of sunshine. Still a perfect day to be outdoors, outside of the fact that we might see some hazy skies once again. So tomorrow in southern Wisconsin, upper to middle 70s is what we're anticipating. And walking through our future track, again, it's going to be a quiet and pretty pleasant forecast for us. Waking up in the morning, upper 40s, clear skies. Heading into our afternoon lunchtime hours for Thursday, not expecting much in terms of changes other than temperatures might be a degree or two more than what they are for today. Taking a look at our first warn 7-day forecast. Again, we're warming up from Friday to Saturday, cooling down starting next week as we're going to be into the lower 70s. Might have a chance of some showers opportunities for Sunday. Then we're dry again, but do have more chances of thunderstorms heading into our Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday of next week as temperatures also look to warm up.
And coming up in sports, tee times are out for the first round of the AmFam Championship when Steve Stricker and Jerry Kelly hit the links. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
If you're stuck between choosing to spend on a vacation or finally updating your kitchen, with Mad City Kitchens, you can do both. Our cabinet refacing services give your kitchen a brand new look in as little as 2 days, with beautiful finishes, including white satin, oak gray, and summer flame. And with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, we'll lock your price in for 1 year. But time's running out to call during big deal days. Save $1,500 on a cabinet refacing project with 0 down and 0 interest till 2026. Senior and military discounts. Last chance to call during this program for a free $50 Amazon gift card with estimate. And the first 50 homeowners who call and purchase a cabinet refacing project will receive a vacation voucher for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-298-5383. That's 608-298-5383.
The local water experts at Culligan can take care of everything but the kitchen sink. Actually, we do that too. Culligan, here for every water worry.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburgers cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love.
And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's.
Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
It's Hy-Vee's Crazy 8 sale. One day only, Thursday, June 8th. Our special recipe brats, 8 for just $8. Jack's Pizza, $2.88, plus a 2-cent fuel saver. Hy-Vee potato salad, just $1.88. Basket and bushel strawberries, just $1.58 for a 1-pound pack. A 24-pack of Pepsi products, just $8.88. And Marishon Ramen, only $2.88. Thursday only at Hy-Vee.
Tomorrow, a local shopping center celebrates everything great about the 608. Josh is live at the place to be for a day of deals, activities, and community give-backs.
And we'll be tracking some showers and thunderstorms for the upcoming weekend tomorrow between 4:30 and 7.
We're 2 days away from the AmFam Championship teeing off at University Ridge, where we hope either Jerry Kelly takes home his 3rd tournament title or Steve Stricker finally breaks through and claims his first AmFam win. And the Wisconsin duo will hit the links on Friday pretty close to each other. Kelly will tee off at 10:50 Friday morning, while Stricker will step on to the first tee box at 11:10. The last and only other time Broadhead made it to the state softball tournament, they won it all 19 years ago. This season, they're hoping to repeat history by sticking to a next pitch mindset, one that Steve Krupke hopes his Cardinals use on and off the diamond.
Second hop picks up speed.
For the first time since 2004,
To be honest, this year is crazy with everything that we've done together.
Broadhead softball is heading back to the state tournament.
I don't think it's fully set in for most of us because I think we want it all. We just have our mindset as the job's not done, so we want to bring home a gold ball.
It was interesting. When we got on the bus and we were going back, the kids were sort of like business as usual.
And that calm, cool, and collected demeanor
Allie, you got it.
comes from Steve Krupke.
We try not to dwell in the negative, but we also try not to get too confident or cocky in the good things.
Good eye.
And his next pitch mindset.
You know, there's going to be a bad hop. You might get called out on a bad pitch. You know, a good pitch might be blooped for a single. You know, you can't dwell on it.
Instead, you just move on to the next.
That kid. Good barrel.
A mindset Krupke hopes his Cardinals take with them.
Nice.
When adversity hits.
There's going to be a job you won't get. You know, there's going to be, you know, someone makes a decision that doesn't go your way. I mean, you can become a victim, or you can move on and try to learn from it and grow from it.
You can say life is just a game, so it's just a game. Shake it off, get over it. Next thing's coming. You can't sit there and dwell on it and regret something.
Ready?
You move on to that next pitch. And don't forget to nominate your coach to be our next Coach of the Week. Just head to the sports page at channel3000.com and fill out the nomination form, or you can shoot me an email. We got about 2 left in the season.
Yeah, it's coming to an end quickly as the high school season winds down. Final check of the forecast.
Well, things will be pretty comfortable heading into our Thursday, but we're warming back up for Friday and Saturday. That's right, folks. We have an opportunity to see some showers and thunderstorms leading into our Sunday. Then next week, not too bad either.
All right, Julian, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.